Janice and I hope you're all doing well. In today's video, we are checking out a place that I walk past a lot when in Chatswood, but I have never properly spent time sort of checking that place out. It is the Chatswood Mall Market. It is a series of different stores sort of located right near Chatswood Station. It's like a 2-minute walk from Chatswood Station, and here you can find, I don't know how many, but I think there are at least over 20 different stores selling everything from food to snacks to honey to clothing, and you can find a plethora of different types of food here, from Taiwanese to Korean to Spanish to pizza to drinks as well. So what we're going to be doing today is I have enlisted again the help of my parents, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to check out a whole range of different types of food. We're going to eat as much as we can and then tell you what our favorites are here. I am again the first to arrive here at Chatswood, so we're going to wait a bit before they arrive, but I haven't eaten anything today, so I am ready to dig in. How long have you guys been doing this for?
I would say it's been more than 10 years.
More than 10 years, wow. And we're starting off with a thing of tall grass cane juice. I've got a bit of lime in it as well, and I've got a medium size, so you know I can share with my parents if they want. This is incredibly refreshing. It's slightly sweet and it's slightly citrusy from the lime as well. Okay, next up we have pizza. So this was fresh made to order. They add the ingredients to it and then they put it in their wood fire oven, which I was standing close-ish to it. I just kind of zoomed in so I didn't have to stand as close as they did, but it was so hot. But at the same time it smelled so good. I got the prosciutto with rocket pizza because that's my dad's favorite. They sprinkled some cheese on top and also garnished it with some olive oil. And my parents are already eating by the sidewalk. I've asked for them to leave me a piece, so let's go and try it right now. It tastes how a pizza should taste. What does that even mean? I wish the base was crispier. What do you think of the pizza, Mum? I like how your sunnies change colors.
It's quite yum, but the thing is not crispy.
But I still think it's delicious. It's cheesy, it's gooey, it's tomatoey. Next up we have some dumplings. So I was speaking to the store owners and they told me that the dim sum chef has been making these dumplings for over 30 years. 32 years to be exact. I asked what I should order. She said, you know what, try the shumai, try the prawn dumplings, and I've also got a char siu bao as well. I've also asked for a bit of soy sauce and chili oil on these dumplings. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try the shumai and the prawn dumpling first. It's really nice. I can taste the pork, I can taste the prawns, I can taste a bit of the Chinese mushrooms in there as well.
呢個係燒賣。
好似啊，燒賣好靚。
好食啊！
佢真係好味喎。
係啊，真係好好味。佢淨係喺度擺檔㗎咋。星期四、星期五、星期六。
冇鋪頭。
冇啊。啖啖肉啊。
係啊，佢會唔會交去啲酒樓㗎？
唔知啊。
好味喎。
The shumai was delicious, and now we're going to try the prawn dumpling, which I'm extremely excited to try because it's just like bursting with prawns. The hagao is also very nice as well. It's just got a lot of prawns in there. Okay, now I'm gonna try the char siu bao. The char siu bao is also very nice, but my favorite is definitely the shumai and the hagao. Okay, let's go check out more food. How long have you opened Bao Dao for?
Bao Dao, this brand start from 2012.
2012.
Yeah, but I have been doing this since 2006. I started from the pancake and then they add on more Taiwanese dish like steamed pork with rice and
Yeah, the
the
classic.
popular one. And so then I find a spot in Chatswood, so that's where we are.
Yeah, it started from these pancakes.
Yeah, it started from pancake, so become Pancake Uncle.
Pancake Uncle.
Yeah, that's what my wife said.
For our next item on this list, I am solo now. It is so hot today in Sydney. My parents have retreated into Westfield Shopping Centre to sit down and get an iced beverage, but we are still going because there's so much more to check out here. What I've got is a wheel cake from Bao Dao. They have different flavors. They have red bean, matcha, custard, and they also have cheese. They also have a store here in Chatswood that doesn't do just the desserts. They do, the pork rice, they do noodle dishes. And what we have today is the wheel cake. I got the matcha flavor and also the red bean flavor. Okay, so first up we have the matcha wheel cake. So this is what it looks like. They have different patterns on the front, and that's to differentiate what is actually in the filling of each of these different cakes. It smells like, it reminds me of the egg waffles, like the egg waffles that you get on the streets of Hong Kong. The custard is very smooth. It's like a matcha flavored custard. It's really nice. It's really hot though. This would be perfect, I reckon, after dinner and you want a more substantial kind of dessert. I actually find the matcha flavor to be quite strong. Okay, let's also try the red bean one. From what I've been told, the red bean one is like their most popular one. Okay, look, so the exterior is exactly the same. It's dense enough to hold the filling securely. So like I'm holding this right now, I'm not worried about this spilling out at all. If you like red beans, I think you'll really like this. It's not too sweet, but they're very generous with the fillings. They're very generous with the custard, and they're very generous with the red bean filling. I'm sort of eating desserts, mains, snacks, drinks, completely out of order, but that's completely fine. We're adults, we can do whatever we want. So let's go back and check out all the different stores that I haven't even given any attention to as yet. I've pretty much just found a corner here, I think in Lemon Grove, that's very shady and quite cool. And every time I get food, I'm just bringing it back to this corner to eat it because it is way too hot, way too sunny outside. Okay, so what I've got is I've got a Gozleme with cheese, beef, and spinach. The reason I got this is because I know that my dad's never had it before and I know that he will really like stuff like this. I do need to figure out a way to deliver this to him because he's inside Westfield Shopping Centre sipping on an iced coffee, but I think what we'll do first is we will taste it first and then we will hand deliver it to them in a few minutes. This is exactly as I would expect it. It's very cheesy from the cheese. You've got that citrusy flavor from the lemon. It's chewy, it's creamy, it's citrusy. It's a bit savory from the beef mince as well. I would eat this a lot more if I could. I mean, today I'm giving myself an exemption to eat all the cheesy foods. I've already had the pizza earlier today. The only thing is it's so hot, so they make this to order as well. You see them putting the cheese in, putting the mince in, the spinach, they cook it straight away and it's like really, really hot. Okay, so I've had a lot of egg tarts and I just saw that there's a store selling just Portuguese tarts. They sell a range of different, flavors of these tarts, but I just got the original. It feels very crispy because as I'm touching it, I can see all the layers of pastry as the base, and I anticipate that it's going to be very crispy as well. So I'm excited to take my first bite. In terms of egg tarts, my favorite base is always the puff pastry, the crispy, flaky base, as opposed to the cake base. So I love that this is so crispy, so buttery as well. It is a lot sweeter than the egg tarts that I'm typically used to, but inside it's still very custardy and smooth. But I took one bite and half of it is already gone. So if you eat as much as I do, you probably go for like 2 at a time. All right, and that is it for this video. I don't know why I never really spent a good portion of time in the Chatswood Mall Market, but I'm glad I spent some time here today. There's actually a lot of really nice food. If you're still watching, thanks so much for watching till the end. I post new videos every week. If you are Sydney based, check out my Sydney newsletter, link in my description. I post new videos every week, so I will see you in my next video. Bye.收人法有冇咁型啊？冇，我覺得你型啲，你型啲。